welcome to AyeForIndia. Today I'm recording my second video. If you have seen my first video, thank you, and if you have not, please go over to my channel and see my first video in which I have talked about the reasons behind starting this AyeForIndia channel. So before we go and talk about our today's pick, I just want to go through this disclaimer very quickly and make sure everyone knows that the information contained in this video are the views and opinions of the original creators, and the video content has been made available for informational and educational purposes only. The purpose of this video is not to defame, degrade or offend anyone or anything, and also another primary purpose is to promote love and kindness. So now that is out of the way, let's go on to our second topic. And for this video I have chosen India as a unique country as a topic because you always hear Indians and foreigners talk about how unique and diverse India is. So that is the main reason I wanted to go over and talk about this topic. So today we will be covering that. In order to make this video a little bit more clear and easy to understand, I have divided this video into three segments: past India, present India and future India. So let's go ahead and start with past India first. When I talk about past India, I want to start with Indus Valley civilization, which looks like this with this modern structure and modern look. So Indus Valley civilization was obviously found in India, and it's considered one of the earliest civilizations with modern look and architecture. Currently, it is in present-day Pakistan. Another thing about India is that when we look at India, we know that many religions are born in India, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism. Buddhism was first created and born in India and then spread across Asia. Going forward, we also know that many great figures in the fields of science, mathematics, and astronomers have been born in India, such as Jagdish Chandra Bose, Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, and many, many more. Going forward, we also know that India was ruled by many different rulers back in the days: Muslim rulers, Mughal rulers, and primarily the British rulers. This is kind of the map of British India. As you can see, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and Burma all used to be big Indian empire of the Britain back in the days, and India used to be a huge country. So that was also in the past. Before Britishers came, India was considered to be a golden bird with lots of resources and money and wealth. But when Britishers ruled India for 150 years, most of the wealth was taken out of India and into Britain, and India became a poor nation. What else can we talk about past India? Yeah, so as you know, India is considered worldwide as a peace-loving, democratic country. India has never invaded any country or occupied anyone's land ever. And also Mahatma Gandhi, the non-violent leader of India's freedom movement, also kicked out many rulers, mostly the Britishers, giving India an identity of a peaceful nation. And India has continued that traditions since then until now. And as you know, Mahatma Gandhi is known worldwide for his peaceful attitude and also the non-violent movement. And this is one of his great quotes that I like: "In a gentle way, that you can shake the world." Also, India got independent from Britain in 1947, and also on the same day, India got divided into India and Pakistan, and later Pakistan got divided into Pakistan and Bangladesh. So this is the very recent map of India. You can see on the left hand side Pakistan, and in the middle you can see India, and on the left there Pakistan, India, and on the right you can see Bangladesh, and on the top you can see Nepal and Bhutan and China, Tibet, and again on the very right you can see Myanmar. So this is the very recent map of India. Then what else? Yeah, recently India celebrated its 72nd Republic Day, and that's where we are today. Now let's go on and talk about present India, what India is like in present day. So presently, India is the second largest population after China. India is the second one. Also, India is not only the second largest but also has the youngest population. India's population is mostly young people compared to China's population, which is getting very old and not sustaining the population in a healthy way. Also, India is a regional power and rising superpower. And given its strength, India has still not invaded or laid claims to any other country, given India's peaceful nature, which other people consider it's also one of the weaknesses. But yeah, that's how it is right now. Also, India is the fastest growing economy. Right before the coronavirus struck, India's economy was growing the fastest at around 7% annually. And since the coronavirus affected it, it's like went into recession for the first time. And also, it's expected to bounce back in a very big way. Another thing is that Taj Mahal and many other great architectures is part of India, and Taj Mahal is also considered one of the seven wonders on planets, and it attracts a heavy tourism every year. That's a picture of Taj Mahal. I don't need to show the picture, everyone knows how a Taj Mahal looks like. Another thing is that India is famous for its many religions, languages, food, traditions, attires, and culture that can't be found anywhere else in the world. This already makes India the most unique country in the world. And this is one picture that I wanted to put out and see how all the religions are residing in India together, and giving it diverse look. India is also responsible for producing largest amount of doctors, engineers, developers in the country. And As you can see, there are many software engineers in the US working, who are from India. Many great doctors are Indian, software developers, engineers, mathematicians, and the list goes on. Also, India is the second largest English-speaking country, means after the US, India has the largest population of English-speaking country, which already gives it an edge over many other developed and developing nations. Also, India is pharmacy of the world because India produces 60% of the vaccines and 20% of the medicines that are available in the world. So that makes India pharmacy of the world. And recently, India actually started making made in India coronavirus vaccines that it's supplying to the world and also giving it as gift to many neighboring countries. India also produces the largest amount of movies in the whole world, given its large entertainment industry, not just Bollywood, but also the South, the Marathi industry, the Bengali industry, and many more. India has many regional entertainment industry that add to India being such a unique entertainment industry with its movies, television shows, and many more things. Obviously, given the developing nation, India has lots of problems also. Pollution is becoming a big problem, and many of India's cities always rank at the top for being the most polluted cities in the whole world. We need to change that. And this is the news that we saw back in the days, which said around 1.7 million deaths in India were attributable to an air pollution. That's from 2019. So we need to definitely do something about that. What other? Also, India's infrastructure is not up to date. As you can see, the growing population is kind of putting heavy pressure on the infrastructure, which is not keeping up to date with the current need of the country. Also, there are other third world country problems such as women issue, development, corruption, and many other things. So we need to keep that in check also. What else? Still, relatively, India is considered stable and progressing and is still moving forward as the largest democracy of the world. Now, let's go ahead and start talking about future India. In the future, India is expected to become the advanced country in many fields such as space, science, economics, renewable energy, and more. In fact, India put a Mars orbiter into Mars orbit and became the only nation which was successful in putting an orbiter into Mars on its first very attempt, and also costing it very little, around $75 million were the cost of the mission, comparable to the movie Gravity, which costed a little bit more than $75 million. That shows how talented Indians are and how far they can go. Also, India was the only nation, as I mentioned, to put an orbiter in Mars orbit on its first try. India might become the most populated country by 2030. That might be earlier given the rise in India's population. Also, many international forums and people have said that India might become the third largest economy by 2030, and it's on its way to become the fifth largest economy by 2025. And also, many people and critics say that India will become a superpower soon. It may be a long way to get there, but India has a great chance of becoming a superpower. And also, as you know, that 21st century is considered an Asian century because of India and China. So let's hope that India also becomes part of this 21st century. And still, India continues to be a democratic nation, and leads the way for many other democratic nations to see how to rise as a peaceful nation. So in summary, I just want to say that yes, India definitely has huge potentials to become an advanced economy and a military superpower. And obviously, to get there, India needs to handle its internal problems such as religious violence, women safety issues, corruption, and other third world country problems, including infrastructure and everything. And given its huge population, diverse culture, traditions, religions, food, entertainment, and everything, and its strategic location on the Indian Ocean region, India is definitely unique. And as we discussed, there are many reasons for India being unique. If I have missed some reasons, please let me know, and let me know of what you think of this video also and how I can improve it. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll continue to join me. If you have any comments or suggestions for me, please do share it in the comment section. Also, if you think these videos are good, please share and like and subscribe. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And for the time being, keep saying I for India. As I said in my first video, I is for yes, as in I captain. So yes for India. Thank you so much once again. Be kind and humble to one another. Thank you.